Hello there. March 8th, 2026, Daylight Savings Time started. When local standard time was about to reach Sunday, March 8th, 2026, 2 a.m., clocks were turned forward 1 hour to Sunday, March 28th, 3 a.m., local Daylight Savings Time. I hate Daylight Savings Time. I hate it with a passion. I used to love it when I did watch repair. Lawmakers, here we go. House passed bill to abolish clock changing. The United States House of Representatives just passed a bill making daylight savings time permanent. Will clock change now be abolished in the U.S.? Hang on, let's find out. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. in the evening twilights. Still needs Senate approval. This is the same thing every year, folks. It is now heading to the Senate, to upper chambers of the United States Congress, where it is expected to face an uphill battle. What the hell is wrong with these people? Nobody wants that crap no more. How many people, back in the years of day, everybody had farms. Everybody had to get up early to go milk the cows, and they needed more daylight to milk the cows and feed the chickens and all this stuff because we get less light, so they figure, well, we'll make it brighter a little bit. And then it's dark at 6 o'clock here in the West Coast. So guess what? You got to go put your cows up at 4:30. And you know, sometimes in the West Coast, it's still warm at 4:30. And you got to put your cows, you got to put your animals away, put your horses away. But when it's the light lasts longer, you get a little bit longer time that you got to go put your animals out there. Put your animals up. Because, come on, folks. Let's just quit doing this crap. Let's just get one time and keep it there. But I like the summertime better. Because I like it darker longer for the nighttime. Several senators have already voiced their opposition to the measure, according to Senator Tom Cotton of Arkansas. It would push winter sunrise to a late hour, and kids would either walk to school in the dark, in the pitch dark, or schools would have to push back their... What the hell are they talking about? Most schools, high school kids, are the only ones that get up real early to go to school. Most middle school and elementary schools are always between 7 and 8 o'clock. And even in the wintertime, by 6 or 7 o'clock, that's a bunch of crap. I remember when they did that daylight savings time crap and they chime changed back, and at 4:30, getting off and going home from school, I was like, it is so late. By the time you get home, by 4:30, you get home, it's 5 o'clock. So you got less than an hour to be outside doing whatever you need to do. And it was dark. By 4, 6 o'clock, it was pretty near dark. So, I don't buy that crap. If the Senate approves the bill, it would still need to be signed in law by the U.S. President. However, this is expected to be a mere formality, as Trump has repeatedly called for abolishing clock changing in the U.S. Yeah, so would make daylight saving time this permanent. If the Sunshine Protection Act clears all these hurdles, the United States would cease to change its clocks twice a year, the daylight savings time instead. Americans would observe DST year-round. I'm all right with that. They said there may be some expectations, according to Section B, states or parts of states that have already adopted out of daylight savings time, when the law takes effect, may continue observing the standard time year-round. Currently, only Hawaii and Arizona are affected by this clause. So what they go, they're the only ones that don't change their time. The bill does not allow states to opt out completely and continues changing their clocks independently of the federal system. Good for them. effective immediately. Unlike in 2022, which passed the Senate but ultimately stalled in the House, the current tax law does not state an effective date. This means the measure would come into force immediately upon being signed into law. There you go. Let's just get it done and be done with this. Many states are itching to stop DST. Separate measures to abolish season clock changing are already underway in many states, among them Texas, Florida, and Minnesota, and should be Nevada. Right back.